Yo, what is up guys, it's Clash on the scene with a brand new video. In today's video we're actually going to look at how I was very lucky actually to get a result in 2 battles that I could very easily have been down about 61, 62 trophies, but instead I actually gained 29 instead of losing them. So we're going to head into those battles in just a moment's time. Also this morning new card was released. I'm still using this same deck. This is the deck that I got the 2 results with. The new card, the Elite Barbarians, were released this morning, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope to be honest. I'm going to be doing some gameplay of them possibly tomorrow when I buy the pack in the shop there of 400. We should be able to get him straight to level 8. So we're going to show you. I'm going to show you these couple of replays, and we drew one and we won the other, so we're just going to head straight off into those replays and we're going to get into a couple of live battles after. So we just go into, we will go into my replay log. Yeah, I nearly forgot where it was for a second. Anyway, let's get into the first one. So this was the draw, but this guy was completely dominating me and somehow I managed to get the better of him. Bit of a shock, to be honest. A shock at that. Anyway, let's speed it up a bit. So this guy's playing Giant Princess. He has the Graveyard as well, new spell that was released. So we're just going to skip through, see how much pressure he's actually putting in my bottom left hand side tower there, and we're going to speed it up. So he's going to play his Giant in again here. We're just going to speed this up again. The Graveyard was giving me a bit of a problem. He dropped the Golem in. He has a Tombstone as defense. He mops that up pretty easily. He's got my left hand side tower down to 76. His Princess did good work on my Barbarians, and it took my tower out. The Wizard's then going to get distracted by the Giants. So I mean, somehow I drew this. You'll be quite surprised. I mean, there's 45 seconds left. Look at the HP on both of his towers. So then, dropping the Golem here. He's only level 3. He should be level 4 really, but nonetheless, we'll keep going. So we're dropping the Ice Wizard here. Again, the Ice Wizard, the new favourite card, one of my new favourites. He just slows him and he can do so much to save your skin. So he fireballs the Ice Wizard there, so I drop in the normal Wizard. Now, his troops then make quick work of the Golem, but then he doesn't. He ignores the Minion Horde there, and the Minion Horde just drops his Giant slightly too late, and the Minion Horde is able to get their shots off onto the tower, leaving me just a single zap to save the game. So that ended up being a draw. You would have thought I was going to lose that with the HP his tower had at 45 seconds to go, but nonetheless, we got there. So that's the first battle. We're just about to head into the second. Okay, so we're in the second battle here against this guy. This guy actually played a Giant Witch Sparky. So that's a pretty dangerous deck that is. He's got the Log as well, which is also a pretty good card. So the Ice Wizard's gone into the back there for me. So he's going to play Sparky in behind his Giant. There was actually a spectator in this match. And most of them normally vote for the red side and not me, but well, once that changed. So he delayed the dropping of his Sparky to what I thought. So then his Sparky's not going to one-shot my Golem because of how much health it has, and it gets a swing off onto his tower, and it gets it down to 1968 hit points. So that's pretty dangerous. The Wizard's going to clear that up though pretty nicely. We use the Wizard a lot down in the lower arenas. I think he's still okay. He's not seeing a lot of usage these days, but he's still a pretty decent card. I mean, he's alright. But the Sparky made complete and utter work. Completely messed up my Wizard there. Completely messed up my push. So Mega Minion doesn't quite get the shot off on the tower. He zaps the tower. So I mean, look how many hit points he's got, 1968, and I've got 12. And we actually win this battle, surprisingly not. Surprising. So let's go forward. So the Ice Golem's going to go forward. He plays in his Sparky. Giants there. So that push knocked his tower down to 1051. He took my tower as well. So we're just going to speed up to where I thought I was actually going to get 3 crown by this guy. But I think I'd actually put in the minions at the perfect time to stop the 3 crown, I think. So in comes the GB. Ice Wizard mops that up without too much tower damage. Now 25 seconds left. So it's pretty close, the timing on this. So his Sparky's gone in, playing in the Knight. I'm dropping the Ice Golem as well. Mega Minion's going to take out those minions, but the Golem's in on the tower, and that saves the draw. The Sparky got the shot off, but it's not quite enough. And it was took down, well, I didn't even need to zap it. The Mega Minion finished off the tower. And then I drop in a Golem on the other side, so then I win the battle from here. Not without having to defend a few pushes, though. So as you can see here, the Golemites are on the tower, placing his Giant. I'm playing the Minion Horde in the centre. They're going to do some real work to that tower, take it within 2 zaps. The Ice Wizard's going to take it within 2 zaps. So I had to cycle through to my zap again, because that's really the only direct damage card I have in this deck. And luckily I was able to hold off his push on my King Tower, and I was able to take the victory. So we're just gonna cycle it back through to my zap. Barbarians go in. It was going to get pretty close to the end of the battle, but we came through with a win. And we zap his tower to take the victory. So I'm going to try and see if in this episode if I can get a few more wins, maybe. Try and win a couple more battles. Okay then, so we're just going to open this, start the unlocking of this golden chest. Oh, I did say I was going to show you the giant chest from yesterday's episode that I opened. It wasn't brilliant, but I'm going to put the footage into you for you here just before we start the battle. Okay then, so our first battle against Anas. Okay then, so it's a level 8, so I out-level him, but that means nothing in this game, sometimes. So we've actually got the ideal starting hand. Oh, he's got Graveyard, interesting. Mini P.E.K.K.A. here, Graveyard. That's curious. Wizard's going to go in, try and clean up some of those skeletons, but it's not working that well. The Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s done a bit of work there. The Fireball's come in, it's going to nearly take out my Wizard, so not a brilliant start at all. That Graveyard was a bit dangerous, but then it is a dangerous spell, so hopefully we can hold this guy off. So we drop the Ice Wizard in the back here. Then we're going to drop in the Golem in a minute. Oh, he's got an Ice Wizard as well, so we're going to play the Golem here. We're going to drop in the Mega Minion as well in a moment's time. Here he is. Oh, Inferno Dragon. Oh no. So I'm going to have to try and zap that dead quick. Skeleton army's in. I'd zap that Inferno Dragon just in time. And it's going to go when we get to the tower. That death damage just damage to the tower, and the Mega Minion's on it, and that's pretty dope. Nice. That's dope. Nice. So he could very well be taking his tower here. I don't think so, but if he leaves that, that'll be his tower. Well, that's not going to be his tower, but that's a zap away from destruction, so that pretty shows you how much dangerous this deck actually is. So we're actually going to, well, technically ignore the Ice Wizard. Well, we're not going to, because he might bring something to push it with. So we're going to drop in my own Ice Wizard there. Actually, I don't actually know why I've done that now. Right, Golem's going to go in the back. Well, there, he's got his Inferno Dragon in. Can't risk losing that tower yet, but he doesn't know I have a zap. Well, he does know I have a zap. Graveyard's in. So that's pretty good play on his part. I'm going to zap that. I'm going to take the tower later. So the Mega Minion's going to try and take care of this Graveyard, but I'm not sure if it's going to do it. Okay, did it alright. He's probably going to play his Fireball now. Yeah, expected that. There's the Skeleton Army. He's playing that advert that Supercell actually posted up on YouTube of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Skeleton Army. So he's got Mini P.E.K.K.A. coming in here. Graveyard's coming again. I'm going to use a Minion Horde to hold this off. Ah, one's gone for the King Tower. I'm going to laugh at him for that. I'm going to laugh at that. One's gone for the King Tower. You've got to be very careful with the placement of that. And we're going to zap his tower. So one went for the King Tower. I had to laugh at him for that one. and he's giving me the well played, I'll give him the thumbs up, and I'll say good game, well played. So that was a good match, and that was a good battle, and we took the victory. But that's the highlight of that game was his skeleton hitting the king tower. Oh dear. That's probably not what he had in mind. That's why you've got to be very careful on the placement of the graveyard. I don't have the spell. I don't have the graveyard spell, but I've learned that from other videos, such as obviously watching Nick at Night and Game with Molt and Eclipse and all that. Anyway, we're going to get into the last battle, and I'm subscribed to all 3 of those. So we're going to get into the final action of today against a guy with Chinese or Japanese characters, I'm not sure. So we're going to see what he's always... Oh, it's a Lava Hound deck. Sorry, interruption there. Notifications came through from Jewish Lewis, another YouTuber who I'm subscribed to. So he's dropped in Elite Barbarians there. Lava Hound's going to get completely messed up there. So he's got a Witch. Well, it'll fry up those minions. So we're going to try and Mega Minion as well, so if we can do something to this. That's pretty looking okay. Zap that. Can we get a bit of tower damage done? Yeah, dope. Nice. So the Wizard's going to get a couple of shots off onto the tower. Nice. Down to 1041 already. And we haven't even showed him the Golem yet. That was a raw push in itself. So he's got Mirror here, because he's played another Witch in. In comes the Musketeer. Could be a Giant or a Hog Rider deck, this. Oh, GB. Interesting. The Ice Wizard's going to mop that up. Barbarian's going to try and take out that Witch and the Musketeer. Rage Spell's gone in. It's not worked for him that much. We're going to have to play in the Ice Golem here. We didn't really feature in the last battle. Don't think he did, actually. Yeah, I mean, he's not really an offensive card, to be honest, the Ice Golem. He's just a support card, slows things down. So those Elite Barbarians are going to take down that Ice Golem. Wizard's going to take out these Barbarians. Well, Elite Barbarians, sorry. Dropping the Golem here if we can get enough Elixir. Should be okay. Wizard's going to run past him for a second. So he's mirrored his Elite Barbs, and they're level 9 ones, those, so they're going to be pretty dangerous. So there's Skeleton Army, interesting. Well, the Golem's death damage is going to... The Golem and the Golemite's death damage are going to take that tower down. So that's pretty good. So the Lava Hounds come in. So in comes the Goblin Barrel. Wizard's going to take those goblins out. We're going to drop in Minion Horde here on Musketeer, take her out. Yeah, cool, dope, nice. So we're going to get this Golem up here in the centre. Okay, so he's going to head straight for the tower, which is obviously what his job is. That's pretty good. He's going to head straight for the tower, and this could very well be a 2-0 victory. The Elite Barbarians are in. They're doing a bit of damage, but I think we've got this battle won. We know that much. Can we take that second tower? No, it's not going to matter anyway. It's not going to matter. So that will be the end of today's episode. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Clash Royale content. So everybody, I've been the Clasher. Clash on. Peace out. Have a good day. Bye.